You know, most contractors lose jobs or lose profit because their estimates are inconsistent or just completely inaccurate. But you don't need expensive software to fix that. In this video, I'll show you how to create a professional construction estimate in Excel, and I'll even give you my free template at the end. So let's get started. All right, step number 1 is to set up your Excel sheet. Now I'm going to go ahead and open up a new blank sheet here. We're going to start by creating headers. We want to have our item, we want to have the quantity, we want to have the unit cost, and then we want to have the total cost. And you'll notice right here, I'm just typing these out. But you can also use the insert function if you like. Now we want to add sections. So we're going to have labor, materials, equipment, subcontractors. And you'll notice here, I'm just typing these out. But again, you can use the insert function if you like. Or you could even use something like this, where it says structure. That way, it stays consistent. So feel free to add whatever works best for you. Right, so now we have our basic template set up. Let's move on to step no, to which is to add formulas. So we go down to the total cost here, and we use the basic formula, which is be equal to the quantity times the unit cost. So we'll go ahead and type that in here. You'll notice I am actually typing it out, but you can also use the formula function if you like. And we will go ahead and hit enter there. And what we do is we just double click here, and we auto fill that down for all of our rows. Now we want to add subtotals. So we're gonna go down below labor. Go ahead and type in the equal sign, and we use the sum function. All we're gonna do is we're gonna highlight the section above. We'll hit the F3 key on our keyboard, and that will automatically populate those values here. Hit enter, and we'll go ahead and do the same thing for materials, for equipment, and for subs, right? So now we have our subtotals. Let's move on to step 3. This is to include overhead and profit. So right below our subtotals, we're gonna go ahead and create a row. We'll go ahead and type in the word overhead, and then we do a basic multiplication here. So we're gonna take our subtotal here, hit the asterisk key, and we're gonna multiply this by 10%. So we'll go 0.0010. Again, you can adjust this percentage. This is just an example. Hit enter. We'll go ahead and create another row here for profit. Same thing. We'll type in the word profit. We'll go ahead and highlight the subtotal. Hit the F3 key on our keyboard. Hit the asterisk key. Multiply by the percentage. In this case, we're going to use 15%, so 0.0015. You'll notice here I'm using the parentheses. That's only because I'm recording this video. Normally, I would just type this in without the parentheses. Hit enter. Now we're going to create our grand total here. So we'll type in the word total. We'll hit the equal sign. And we're going to add together our subtotal, our overhead, and our profit. We'll go ahead and highlight those. Hit the F3 key on our keyboard. Hit the plus sign. Go to the next cell. Hit the plus sign again. All right, so now that we have our totals, Let's move on to step No, for which is to format this for a professional look. So first, we're going to go ahead and select everything. I'm going to hit the bold button here. We'll go ahead and select the borders. We'll hit the grid button here under the Home tab. We want to add conditional formatting to our totals. So we'll go ahead and highlight them. We'll go up to the Home tab here. We'll click on Conditional Formatting. We're going to go down to New Rule. We're going to use a user formula, and we're going to type in the following. If the cell is greater than 0, we want to format it as a custom number format. And we want to go ahead and add a $ in front of it. Hit the comma key, and we're going to add 3 decimal places. So we'll go 0.000, hit Enter. And you'll notice there, we have our totals formatted nicely. The next thing we want to do is go up to the Insert tab. We want to insert our logo here, so we'll go ahead and click on Pictures. We're going to navigate to where our logo is saved. Let's go ahead and select that. Hit Insert. And we'll go ahead and resize that. We'll make it a little bit smaller. We'll place it here in the top left-hand corner. And finally, we want to add our company name. So we'll go ahead and type that in. We'll make it a little bit larger. Center it here at the top, and we'll go ahead and add some bolding. And we'll go ahead and change the color here to match our logo. So here's a before and after. Here's what it looked like. Here's what it looks like now. Now we're ready to move on to step No. 5. This is to test it out with an example job. So let's say we have a small bathroom remodel. We have 80 hours of labor at $35 an hour. We have $4,500 of materials, $300 of equipment, and $1,200 of subs. Now, we'll go ahead and populate these fields. So 80 hours times $35 per hour equals 2,800. We'll go ahead and put that in here. We'll go to the materials. We'll put in 4,500. We'll go to equipment, 300. We'll go to subs, 1,200. Now when we go down to overhead, we want to take 10% of our subtotal. So we'll go ahead and highlight that. Hit the F3 key on our keyboard. Hit the asterisk key. Multiply by 10%. Hit Enter. Same thing for profit. We'll go ahead and highlight our subtotal here. Hit the F3 key on our keyboard. Hit the asterisk key. Multiply by 15%. Hit Enter. And finally, we have our total estimate of 11,000. And here you'll notice all the numbers are updating in real time. All right, so now that we have our estimate complete, it's time to go download my free template. You're going to find a link in the description of this video. Go ahead and click on that link. It will take you to my Google Drive. You can download the file directly from there. Again, I'll put that link in the description of the video. I hope this was helpful. Don't forget to hit the like button if it was. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos just like this one. Every week, one show contractors how to get more money, make more money, and keep more money. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure you subscribe. All right, until next time, go get M.